What do you think, like with putting tech? Obviously, probably the biggest move in the last few years has been L.A.B with the zero torque stuff.
Yeah.
Have you had much chance to look at that, research it?
A lot.
Is it what it kind of plays out to be? Like, what's your kind of opinion on that design?
On the whole zero torque thing?
Yeah, because I think obviously Odyssey, they've just kind of launched their own version, and I know like there's a lot of manufacturers, probably including Scott as well, going to be looking at this type of stuff. Like, what's your kind of feeling?
Well, it's nothing new. No, you can go back over time and look at various models that fit that category. And you've got a category of putters now that I don't know what you call them, that generally come under this zero torque.
Yeah.
Where not all of them have zero torque. Some of them have torque. So lie angle balanced, L.A.B golf, that's not zero torque. They have the CG is actually mounted inside of the shaft. So there's actually that club has a torque profile, L.A.B golf and other equivalent. So lie angle balancing typically means when you put the shaft in lie angle, the club sits square. Well, in order to do that, the CG has to be underneath the shaft. So it's not zero torque. There is torque, and I think there are some companies that then have more closely aligned where the shaft fits to the CG to create close to zero torque. But anyway, we've got this new category which is not understood well enough, particularly by the people who market it. But it's been well marketed, So, and it creates attention. But the category's been around for a while, and I think it's a category that should be here to stay now that we understand it better, or it's got more eyes on it. And the reason I think it should be here to stay is that it gives, as a fitter, it gives me another torque profile to fit with.
Okay.
And I think that's good. So whether it's zero torque or whether it's the CG is underneath the shaft to create actually more heel hang, again, they're all different profiles that typically we've not had. You know, the profiles would be face balance to various degrees of toe hang. But, you know, torque is not a dirty word, which it's made out to be at times.
Depends on the situation.
Exactly. But in terms of a putting stroke, it's not a dirty word. And, you know, for a lot of players, torque actually helps them because it gives them feedback during the stroke. So as you apply a force to the club, how the putter head might want to react effectively creates another force back to you, which you can feel. That can help your proprioception and awareness of where the club head is in time and space. So I think a lot of good players over the years have used toe hang or these different profiles because they feel the club head better. And an analogy that I would use, if I gave you a shaft that's too stiff, it'd feel really boardy and you wouldn't be able to feel the club head in the same way. So torque is not a bad thing. You need some torque. Like I say, it's proprioception feedback. And I think from my experience as well is when you give a player a zero torque model, it can be good in the short term because all of a sudden they might not feel some of these things they felt in the past, particularly if your stroke's not great and you feel these little nuances. But then over time, it can actually work against you. Because you don't have that feedback that's giving you awareness of where that club is.
No.
So it's like most things in golf that are popular, it's very easy to jump on board and it be the one size fits all approach. This is the magic pill. Take this. But it's not. I think lie angle balancing, zero torque, it's a good option for some people. I've fitted some players into that style of putter, but I've also fitted some players out of it. But the fact that we've got this kind of growing range of profiles is great for a fitter because you've got more options.
More options, That's cool. Sam, sorry, we're kind of nerding out over here a little bit. Does all that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm kind of, whenever I chat to someone who knows what they're talking about,
you refer to me as someone who doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm referring to you, Sam, as
falling asleep. That's what got me.
I'm just the everyday golfer. You know, you're the representative of the regular golfer in this room. I'm just going to make sure that you know and kind of understand. And
I mean, yeah, I didn't really know what you meant by zero talk, but I do now. So I
there
think
you
it
go.
works.
You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.